Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitch options for your 2014 Toyota Highlander. Here on top we're going to have eTrailer Hitch, part number E98844. Here we're going to have a Draw-Tite, part number 75896. This one here we're going to have another Draw-Tite, part number 76156. Here on the bottom we're going to have the Curt, part number 13200. One of the noticeable differences between these four hitches is this Draw-Tite here is going to have more of a square or rectangle style cross tube, where other three are going to have a round tube. Now this could make a difference on how it looks on the back of the vehicle. Now as far as our safety chain hookups, our eTrailer Hitch, our top Draw-Tite and lower Curt are going to have plate style safety chain hookups. You can see this large steel plate. It's going to be welded to the bottom of the receiver tube and cross tube, where our lower Draw-Tite here is going to have rolled steel style. It's just going to have a loop that's going to be welded just on the bottom of our receiver tube. That being said, the rolled steel style is still going to give us plenty of room for different size safety chain hooks, just as our plate style would. Each one of our hitches here are going to have a standard 5/8 inch hitch pin. The difference between them is our two Draw-Tites are going to have an extra hole right here. That's for a J-pin stabilization device. The J-pin stabilization device takes all the shake and play out of any of your hitch mount accessories. It's going to look something like this. It's going to have a nut that'll go on the end, and it'll have a lock and key. It will slide in your hitch pin hole with that hook going into the front hole. This will lock the other side. Another noticeable difference is our true Draw-Tites. We're going to have pre-welded brackets for any of our wiring accessories, where our Curt and our eTrailer Hitch are not going to have that. That being said, on the Toyota Highlander, the wiring is on the inside of the vehicle. There are some grommets inside the car that you can easily run that wiring out into the hitch if you so decide to have it live outside of the vehicle. As far as weight capacities go, our eTrailer Hitch, our top Draw-Tite, and our bottom Curt, we're all going to have a 900-pound max tongue weight, which is a downward pressure on the inside of the receiver tube. They're going to have a 6,000-pound gross trailer weight, which is a trailer plus a load included. Our Draw-Tite here, we're going to have a 500 pounds max tongue weight, and trailer weight's 5,000 pounds. Our eTrailer Hitch, our top Draw-Tite, and our bottom Curt can be used with weight distribution. All of the trailer weight is going to go up to 8,000 pounds. However, the tongue weight is going to stay the same. Now, as far as measurements go, from the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost part of the bumper. For our eTrailer Hitch, that number is going to be 2 inches. For our Curt, which is this one here, it's also going to be 2 inches. For our rectangle Draw-Tite, which is our bottom Draw-Tite, that number is actually going to be 3 inches. So from the center of the hitch pin to here is going to be 3 inches. And then for our top Draw-Tite, that number is actually going to be even. So that means that our receiver tube, our hitch pin hole, is going to stick out right about here. That number is never going to change. Why that number is important: for any of your hitch mount accessories you may put on that fold up against the vehicle, you want to make sure that you're going to have enough room where that folds up so it doesn't hit the fascia of your vehicle or rub up against it while you're traveling. As far as the installation goes, all these are going to install exactly the same way. Use existing weld nuts in the frame rail. It's going to come with all the necessary hardware. With the exception of this top Draw-Tite, it's going to have one extra bracket. This is going to be for your exhaust. Your exhaust bracket is actually, this is going to attach where your exhaust bracket is attached on the inside of the frame rail, and then your exhaust bracket is going to attach down here on the bottom of this bracket. Other than that, that's the only thing that's different, but that is one extra step you will have to take with this top Draw-Tite. As far as the finishes on each of our hitches are going to have a black powder coat finish that's going to resist any rust or corrosion. It's going to be a matter of personal preference. With our Curt here, you're going to have a high gloss finish. Our two Draw-Tites here are going to have more of a semi-gloss finish, so it's not going to be as shiny. And then our eTrailer Hitch is going to have more of a matte black finish, so it's not going to be shiny at all. In summary, as far as ease of installation, I'm going to have to give it to all four of them. Because they're going to install exactly the same. As far as tow capacity, I'm going to have to give it to the eTrailer, the top Draw-Tite, and the Curt. As far as my personal opinion, I'm going to have to give that to the top Draw-Tite because of the versatility factor. The weight capacity is high. The J-pin stabilization device gives you that option for that. and the pre-welded bracket for the wiring accessories. That'll do it for a look at the best hitch options on your Toyota Highlander.